Oh, Errol is here. He just says no mic on computer. Always good to see you signed on. Everyone else too. Yeah, thanks for joining in. For today's workout, we're going to go through a good warm up. Just kind of going through some mobility exercises, just getting the legs going, getting the calves ready for a lot of skipping. Then we're going to go through. It can either be more warm up or a little bit more strength focused, depending on what you guys want to focus on. It'll be some bird dogs, some elevated glute bridges. So just making the glute bridge a little bit more difficult, and then some reverse plank. So a lot of posterior chain work today. Keep that in mind as we go through. If anything's bothering you, just wave me down, send me a note here, just let me know. Once we're done kind of that strength portion, then the WOD today is going to be 2 AMRAPs. First AMRAP is 8 minutes long. It's going to be 30 deadlifts and 60 double unders. Then there's going to be a 2-minute rest, and then a 4-minute AMRAP, 15 dumbbell snatches, and again 60 double unders. So quite a bit of skipping. I'm mainly wanting it just to challenge your little shoulders, but also get the heart rate going even higher, to see how you guys can push it. If you guys are super sore from this week, you're just not feeling like having super high intensity, then definitely scale this workout. For the deadlift, I kind of put it fairly open-ended, just so you guys can use whatever you have in the house right now in your yard. If you have a barbell, that's awesome. If not a problem. Feel free to go single kettlebell, dumbbell, backpack, whatever you may have. And then for the style of deadlift, you can do a suitcase deadlift, so just that weight on one side, just alternating sides, however you want. You can do a sumo deadlift, so with that weight more in the middle. If you have a barbell, then just a standard deadlift is fine too. So lots of different options for that. Just do what's doable for you today, and kind of what your body feels up to. If you are wanting to have a little bit heavier weight and you have the ability to do that, awesome. If you're just wanting to stay lighter and just move through the work today, not necessarily increase that intensity, that's okay too. For the double unders, if you have a skipping rope and you're doing doubles, that's great. If you have a rope and you can't do doubles yet, feel free to reduce the number of doubles that you're doing each round. So let's say, 30 double unders is a good amount for you, then maybe just stick with that today. Same thing if you don't have a rope. If you can just do penguin hops, just hops over a dumbbell, anything like that. And feel free to reduce that volume if you need, just to make it more doable for today. The first AMRAP, it is a longer-ish one for 8 minutes. You'll notice in the first couple of minutes that you might be able to go through that first round fairly quick, and then it'll start getting taxing. Try to maintain a nice steady pace. The 2-minute rest, definitely not enough time to fully recover. So then you'll be able to kind of see what you can do in the 4-minute AMRAP. Loss of posterior chain, like I was saying, so keep that in mind. A big thing today will be that back safety. Just making sure that back stays nice and strong. You're not rounding with the reps, and then you're not just wrenching with your back on those deadlifts or with the snatches. So just some things to keep in mind, but we'll make sure you guys are ready to go by that point. Everybody good to start the warm-up? I'll give you a couple minutes to ask questions before we get into the workout. So if you come up with anything, definitely let me know. But for the warm-up, let's just start with 5 knee grabs per side. So just standing up, bring that knee up towards the chest, and just alternating 5 per side. And as we go through this, I might add in a couple things, so keep listening or I'll try to show it if I do. As you finish that up, just give me 10 butt kicks per side. These you can do nice and slow or nice and quick. And then we're just going to go into some zombie walks. So just bring that opposite hand to the foot. Just give me 10 per side. Feel free just to do whatever range of motion is comfortable right now. As we get through this warm-up, start increasing that range of motion. And as you finish that up, give me 5 lunges per leg. Think about tracking that knee over the foot, keeping the chest up, squeezing those glutes. Just nice and controlled. And as you finish that up, wherever you are, if it's a driveway, if it's a room, I just want 1 lap of it on your tippy toes and then 1 lap on your heels. Just warming up those calves. Nice. Then we're just going to circle around to the start. So for this round, with the knee grabs, feel free just to do 5 knee grabs per side or 10 high knees per side if you want to start making it a little bit more dynamic. Nice, looking good. And we'll go 10 butt kicks per side. And then those zombie walks. Give me 5 per side this round. Trying to increase that range of motion if it's feeling okay. And then 5 lunges per side. Think about really squeezing those glutes on the way up. And as you finish that up, just another lap of the walk on the tippy toes and then the walk on the heels. Awesome. Good. And we'll go 1 more round through this. So this round, I just want everyone to do high knees. So 10 high knees per side. And then 10 butt kicks per side. And then 5 of those zombie walks per side. And we'll do 5 lunges per side. If you're feeling up to it, make these jumping lunges. As long as you can keep balance there, Ellen. And then instead of the heel toe walks, I just want 20 penguin hops. Hey, good. Grab some water if you need. And then just come back to the camera and I'll just explain the next part here. So, like I was saying before, this next part can be more just warm up for your posterior chain, or you can turn it a little bit more into some strength work. So for this one, we're going to go through 3 rounds. First movement will be just 10 bird dogs. So this one, you're going to be on all fours, just lifting up opposite arm and leg, trying to keep that back nice and flat, trying to keep the core solid, nice neutral spine as you go. Once we're done that, so that'll be 10 reps in total, so just 5 lifts per side. Then it's going to be 10 elevated glute bridges. So for these, you're going to have your back on the ground or on a lower point, and then your feet raised up onto a couch, a chair, a step, sort of anything like that. There's a few ways you can make this either easier or more challenging. Kind of the easiest way is just having both feet on whatever object you're using. You're going to lift those hips up to the sky or the ceiling, squeezing those glutes as much as you can, and give me 10 reps of that. If that's just too easy, or you want to challenge yourself more today, then you can either go single leg, so just lifting that one foot up and just giving me 5 reps per side, or you can add a weight. So hold a plate, a kettlebell, a dumbbell at your hips and lift that up to the ceiling, squeezing those glutes. So that's a couple ways to make this even more challenging. The reverse plank, you're just going to place your hands on the ground and your feet, or you're going to create a plank, but you're only going to be facing the ceiling. I'll just show you what it looks like here.
Are your knees going to be bent or are your legs straight?
Straight. I ran out of room with my couch there, so yeah,
you're
trying
too
to keep
tall,
the knees.
So you're doing a crab walk, but it should be like.
Ideally, you want the legs straight and that straight line from the ankle to the shoulders. It is a challenging
in the core challenge last week, right?
Yeah, I think Leah called them like crab holds or something.
She's got fun names for stuff.
Yeah.
Gymnasts.
So pretty much just a plank position, but you're going to be on your hands facing the ceiling. So we'll do 30 seconds of that, and we'll go through that all 3 times. We're going to take about 90-second rest after each round, so you guys can just get ready for the next one. Sound good?
Sorry. Patrick, for the reverse bridge, your fingertips should be pointing behind you, right?
Ideally, yeah. If you need to have them kind of at your side, that's fine too, or pointing to the side. Okay, is everybody good to get going here? Nice. I'll kind of call out the times here. I want everybody to sort of do this at similar time. If you have your own timer, that's great, but I'll call out some times here. So first thing, we're just going to do those 10 bird dogs. So everybody can get in that position, lifting the opposite hand and leg, and just give me 10 reps in total. So 5 per side. With these, think about that nice control, keeping that nice flat back, making sure those hips don't twist. If you can't maintain that position, just reduce the range of motion that you're going up. And really think about squeezing those glutes. And then next thing, we're just going to do 10 glute bridges. So ideally elevated, up on a chair, a box, anything you might have. And just going to lift those hips to the ceiling or the sky and squeeze those glutes. Try to give me at least a 1 or 2 second pause at the top. Yeah, good. Derek using a plate there. Nice. Good way to make it more challenging. Yeah, nice, Mario. Good. As everyone finishes that off, let's just get into that reverse plank. So up on your hands, facing the ceiling, trying to create that line from your ankles to your shoulders. Everybody ready? And we'll get into it in 3, 2, 1, and go. Really think about squeezing those glutes. That helps bring the hips to the sky. Nice work, everyone. Halfway there. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. Let's take a little break here. If that first round was too easy, then try to add some weight to those glute bridges. You can also, if you have a small weight, use those for the bird dogs, just lifting that arm up. That can help work the shoulders a bit more, work that upper back. This is another option you guys can do. Let's wait a bit longer here. How's the sunshine, Amanda? Nice, it looks good there.
How many singles do you want us to do for the WOD?
I would say just stick with the same number. Unless you can go through them super fast, then just do 2 to 1. Okay, let's get into the second round here. So just those 10 bird dogs, maybe 5 per side. Nice control there, Danny. If you're finding that your hips or your body is really twisting, try to either slow it down or just reduce that range of motion. This is all about that control and that stability through the core. Good. Then we'll get into those glute bridges. So feel free to increase the difficulty this round if you need, but if not, that's not a problem. Good. Nice, Brendan. Try to bring those hips up as much as you can. Good. And then looks like everybody's just about done here. Good. We'll get into that reverse plank. So if everybody's ready, we'll start it in 3, 2, 1, go. So this challenging position, try to bring those hips up as much as you can. Squeezing the glutes helps with that. Those hip shifts that were in Leah's programming were hard. And ready, and rest. Nice. Did anyone do the hip shifts in Leah's programming last week? Realize that if you didn't squeeze your glutes, it was hard to keep that butt off the ground. Let's take a break and we'll do one more round through this. How's everyone feeling? Thumbs up? Good. If you're not feeling the glutes a ton, try to slow down the movement a little bit, really focusing on squeezing those muscles, just getting as much activation as you can. Okay. Good. Let's get into the third and final round here. So just 10 bird dogs. Good. Nice control, Amanda. Yeah, Yakko. Good job. Some synchro work by Ryan and Cynthia there. Nice. And then if you guys are ready, let's get into those glute bridges. Again, feel free to increase the difficulty this final round, either by adding some more weight, maybe going single leg, go up on a higher object. Nice, good range of motion there, Steph. Perfect. So we'll just get into our final reverse plank here. Everyone's ready. Let's get into it in 3, 2, 1, and go. And still think about those good active shoulders. So making sure they're not riding up to the ears. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, time. Nice work. So grab a little bit of water. Once you're ready, I want you guys to grab whatever weight you're going to be using for the workout. So for the deadlifts and for the snatches. And then just get in front of the camera. We'll do a little bit more warm up with that. And then we'll get into the workout. But nice work on that strength part. Some really good glute bridges happening.
Patrick, if this were in the gym, what would like RX deadlifts be?
I probably would program these as kind of your standard, like 135 for guys, 95 for the ladies, if it was a barbell.
Okay. That sounds spicy. Okay.
Yeah, it would be spicy. Just know that the lighter the weight that you go, you'll be able to get through the deadlifts faster, and that just means more double unders. Awesome. So if you guys are ready, or if you have your stuff in front of you, then just to start the warm up, I just want, if you're using one object, I just want 3 deadlifts per side. If you're using a double objects or a barbell, I just want 5 deadlifts. So just nice and controlled, squeezing those glutes, keeping the back nice and strong, keeping that object close to that body the whole way. Good. And like I said, these can either be suitcase deadlifts, sumo deadlifts, or conventional, whichever one you want to work on. If you have questions on any of that, please let me know. Nice. And then with whatever weight you're going to be using for those snatches, I just want, if it's a single side, I want 3 just high pulls per side coming from the ground. If you don't know what that is, just starting from the ground, you're going to come up, explode with those hips, and then bring that elbow high and outside, getting that big shrug with the shoulder in there, and then back down. So 3 per side, or 5 if you're using a barbell or a double object. But dumbbell snatches, I would prefer you just to use one object.
So the workout changed? Because it says just deadlifts for 2 rounds in the workout. And Wodify.
Oh, no, it changed then.
Ah, okay. So snatches, 30 snatches?
Sorry, it's still 30 deadlifts in that first one.
Yeah.
It is changed to 15 dumbbell snatches in the second round in the 4-minute AMRAP.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Good. And then with that dumbbell snatch weight, whatever you're using, I just want 3 snatches per side. So think about exploding up, punching into the ceiling or the sky, locking out that elbow. Good, nice, Keith. Good. Awesome. And then if you guys are done that, I just want 20 double unders or whatever variation of skipping that you're going to be doing today.
And the snatches don't have to alternate, or?
Yeah. Yeah, good point, Ryan. Snatches for today, you can break them up however you want. I would recommend you don't overload one side. So split it up, trying to do evenly. Good. Awesome. Everybody's movement is looking solid here. So if you have any questions, please ask me now. If not, grab a little bit of water and then we'll get into this. Okay.
Sorry, Patrick, I was just distracted. Is it alternating dumbbell?
You can break it up however you need.
Okay.
Yeah, so feel free to do like 5 per side or 10 on one side, 5 on the other, switch the next round. It's up to you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So a note on this one, it is very heavily posterior chain focused with the deadlifts and with the dumbbell snatches. So please be careful of your back. If you start feeling your form break down and you can't reset it and get back to a good form, then either reduce that weight or if your back is just not handling it right now, please just take away that weight and you can just move into some squats if you need, anything like that. Just try to change it up so it takes off that pressure on your back. Just please be careful with this one. If you need help with anything, just wave at me, turn on your mic. It's not a problem. But other than that, the big thing that will help you guys get through this the best is just keeping that good form, really strong back, making sure you don't use just the back to do the movement, but using those legs, using the hips, and you guys will do awesome in this one. Good. Thumbs up from everyone. Everybody good to go? Sweet. So 8-minute AMRAP to start. It's going to be 30 deadlifts and then 60 double unders as many times as you can in the 8 minutes. You guys get a 2-minute rest, and then it's going to be a 4-minute AMRAP, 15 dumbbell snatches, and again, 60 double unders. I'll share a screen here, get a timer going, and then we'll get started. Okay, is everybody good to go? Let's do this. Yako, you're good? Perfect. So remember, maintain that form, take a break if needed. Doesn't have to be unbroken each round. You can break it up. And let's do this. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, 8 minutes is a long time. Good. Nice work, Danny. Really good form there. Good. Good hinging, Ellen. And make sure you get that full extension there, Cynthia. Nice work. Nice deadlifts there, Amanda. Nice pace. Good. If you're doing the penguin hops, make sure you're hitting your thighs at the top of the jump. That's just going to ingrain the right pattern. If you get out of the rhythm, just stop, reset, get back into it. Good. Nice pace. 2.5 minutes in here. Those deadlifts, make sure those shoulders are staying back and down. Try not to let them round forward, especially at that bottom position. There you go, little Brendan. Looking good. There you go, Natalie. Keep that dumbbell or that kettlebell nice and close. Good. Nice control there, Jen. Good form. You got this, Mel. Awesome. Just about halfway. Nice. Full extension there, Ryan. Awesome. Great bar pass, Steph. Nice. Really good hinging, Victoria. Nice strong back. That's awesome. There's 3 minutes left here. Nice work, Jerry. Awesome work, everyone. 2 minutes left in this AMRAP. Yeah, Ryan. Looks great, Amanda. Good. 1 minute left. Almost done. Nice, Chris. Good control there. Good. Keep that back nice and strong there, Keith. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. So 2-minute rest here, everyone. Try to keep moving, walk around a little bit, grab some water. Then the next one will be 4-minute AMRAP, so half the time, 15 dumbbell snatches and the same number of doubles, 60. Awesome work through that first one. There's a lot of deadlifts. People's forms seem to be sticking nice and strong there. Anybody's backs are not feeling the best right now, please let me know. If anyone needs a scaled movement, anything like that, just let me know. But with those dumbbell snatches, always remember at the bottom position, keep those eyes up and the chest up. If you can't get to the ground with maintaining that good form, it might be because you have a smaller object, anything like that. Feel free just to do it from a little bit off the ground, something where you can maintain that nice strong back and really use those hips as you explode up. "30 seconds.
I'm sure you said this, but 15 total?
Yes, yeah, 15 total. And feel free to break it up however you want. It doesn't have to be alternating. But I would recommend trying to do even numbers on each side as you go through this.
And still 60 double unders?
Yes. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. So 15 total dumbbell snatches, 60 double unders, as many times as you can in 4 minutes. So this is a really good test as to see how that integrity of movement can keep up as you get fatigued. Brendan's son there's just smashing that stuffed animal on the ground. Try to just explode up with it. Nice work. Awesome. Good setup there, Danny. Really strong. Good. 1 minute in. Yeah, Natalie, nice work. You got this, Steph. So all those doubles, really think about trying to relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Nice. Halfway, 2 minutes left. Snatches were looking good there, Amanda. Good. Nice transfers there, Leanne. Really smooth. Good. Make sure that dumbbell's staying close to the body there, Ryan. As you guys get tired, keeping those eyes up and the chest up in the bottom will help keep that back position. Less than a minute to go here. Awesome. 30 seconds. Last little bit of reps here. Awesome. Nice speed there, Keith. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1, time. Awesome. Nice work. Good job, everyone. Nice, strong positions. Feel free to unmute your mics if you have any comments or questions. Nice. How was that, Ellen?
It was good. Just
Good.
one question about the core workout. Why are there so many letters in the alphabet?
Yeah, it's very true. Did you do that this morning already?
Yeah. The
Nice.
UVWX is a nice little chunk.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm doing that this afternoon, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, for a little bit of stretching, I just want you guys to have a seat on the floor, bring one foot kind of to the inner thigh with the other leg extended, and then just try to either reach that extended foot and pull the foot towards you, or just try to bring the foot back, giving yourself a good hamstring and calf stretch there. How's that for you, Jaco?
Well, good.
Good.
You can do it
Yeah. Nice. So if you guys didn't hear at the start from Tom there, we are allowed to open on Tuesday, the gym. Tom will be sending out an email with more details on that. We're having a staff meeting today just to see what we all need to do to make sure that can happen. But he also mentioned that if anyone isn't able to or wanting to come back to the gym right away, whether that's just for your own reasons, whether you're looking after someone who might be immunocompromised, anything like that, just please let us know. We have nothing against that. We want you guys to feel safe and be safe. So just let us know, and then we'll give you more details on how we're going to make that all work out. There will be Zoom classes still happening next week. So there will be still lots of options for people to do stuff at home. But we'll get you more details about like equipment return and different things like that. But we'll make sure everyone has something to do and has something to work with. But pretty exciting news. Is nice reading that article this morning. So very excited to see a lot of you back at the gym.
Same.
And if you want another stretch, just cross that leg in front of you. We'll stretch out those glutes. They were used a lot today.
Patrick, I have to go now.
Okay.
I have a 1 o'clock meeting.
Okay. Have a great day, Natalie.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Patrick.
No problem, Doc.
Are they going to need, I've got a bar and 225s here of the gyms. Are they going to need those back?
I'm guessing that's something we'll be discussing today, just what we all need back. And then we'll let everyone know as soon as we can. Yeah.
Cool. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah. See you, Mario. Have a great
Cheers.
day.
You too.
Thank you.
Hey, see you. Thanks.
See you, Yako. Have a great day.
Thanks, Patrick.
No problem. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
No problem.
Bye.